that in the actual briefing here, if you looked at it at all, I gave you just a bunch of airports in the area that you can fly to, ultimately culminating to Plymouth, which is actually where I fly out of in real life. So for me, it's not only about Thanksgiving, but it's also familiarity of what we got here. Give you some nice little views around Plymouth. There's really not tons to see, but you know, if you want to do the Thanksgiving thing, I gave you some historical information right there. This is where it starts getting a little bit more in depth here. So the things you got to worry about with Plymouth. Plymouth's right here. So you have Boston class Bravo airspace here, and you have Providence class Charlie. Anything outside of that, typically you're going to stay on the Unicom 122.8, which is VATSIM.
We're not seeing your mouse there, Eric, just FYI.
Oh, okay. Well, just follow me out here. So the Class C is out of Providence. That's the magenta circles out of Providence. And the Class Bravo is blue.
What's going on,
so
Rob?
I think that we're all familiar with that. But if you're not, don't be afraid to ask questions after I get done with this little spiel here. Plymouth is south of Boston right there. It's the one right on the coast. You can see Plymouth on the screen right there. And this is non-controlled. So there's no tower, no nothing. So what we do is we use the CTAF basically, which will be again 122.8 for VATSIM, and everyone's just got to kind of communicate where you are. The safest thing to do is about 7 miles out on the outside of this magenta circle around Plymouth. I would just call where you are position-wise, give people a heads up on where you are in relation to the airport. So, for example, if I'm to the west of the airport at the outside of that circle, I'll say like you know, my call sign, I'll say 7 miles to the west of Plymouth. And then I might even say what I'm going to be doing. For example, I might be saying setting up a 45 for runway 24 at Plymouth, just so people know where I'm heading to as well as where I am. It's going to be very visual here for traffic, and it's up to us individually to report where we are and to separate ourselves in the pattern enough so that everyone can get in. In real life, this can get very congested at certain times, so this is going to be kind of like real life with all of us getting there, but we also might get there at different times. So again, just use the CTAF 122.8, report your positions.
Water tonight,
and
Rob.
the safest way of getting in on any runway is basically just do a 45 to the left downwind. All traffic patterns here in Plymouth are left patterns. Any questions so far?
I kind of have a point out. I am at ZDV, and due to the new audio for VATSIM setup, we are actually able to do local Unicom.
Gonna be in the little 152 today.
Yeah, we're
that or not.
I think the rules still state in the code of conduct that you have to use the VATSIM Unicom 122.8. I haven't seen otherwise.
Heard otherwise, but
I
Going through a
haven't
quick briefing
seen
before
otherwise
we
yet, unless it's
depart.
changed recently.
We'll depart out of Plymouth, head up northeast, and fly around the coast,
So,
Cape Cod.
we want to research
Hit a
that
couple
really
airports
fast?
on the way.
No, we're gonna stick tonight.
come
We
back
will
to
stick
Plymouth.
with 122.8 just
In
for
the light
the
of
sake of the
Thanksgiving.
event. But if Carson, you find otherwise, we'll take a note of that for future events.
All right. Continuing on, if there's no questions. I said VFR only event, but some people said they'd like to do the scud running. I'll be honest with you, it's supposed to be a very liberating, open event. So if you want a scud run, you can. The clouds are about 2,000 for a ceiling. So pattern altitude at Plymouth is 1,150. It's 150 MSL is the airport elevation, hence why you have 1,000 above that. Any airport of your choice, but plan to arrive anywhere between now and 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can fly whatever you want. Probably daytime will give you better visuals. And if you could set the VFR weather manually to VFR weather, then you want to make a, even though it's marginal, you still want to make that in the remarks. You want to put WX VFR WX, which means that you loaded in VFR weather. Just give them an idea in case the ceiling were to fall or anything like that. All right, there's no flight following needed, but we have tons of towers out there. They just all logged on, so they really came through for us tonight. So feel free to do flight following. If not, you're on 122.8 the whole time. If you're going through Class Charlie airspace, though, in Providence, you do need to have two-way communications established, and that's usually with approach. If not with approach, then you go with center, and the frequencies will again be on VATSIM for that. Do not enter the Class Charlie unless you have two-way communication with approach. The same thing if you want to go to Boston, Class Bravo, you not only need the 2 two-way communication, you also need clearance to go through Class Bravo, and again, that would be through Boston Approach. If not Boston Approach, Boston Center, it works its way up. Do not enter the Class Bravo without explicit directions saying that you are clear to transition through the Bravo. You can't just have two-way communication. Make sure you have clearance. There is a hazardous radar area to the Cape, basically. It's right near the Coast Guard Naval Station, Air Station. You'll see it on the sectional. It's right there. But typically, you don't want to go in that class Delta either. If you can avoid it, that's best. Go over it, because that is a private airport due to military
We'll be getting started in about 10 minutes or less.
If you really want to
hopefully.
be really realistic, there's actually a TFR that's been there for the longest time. It's in Whitman, Massachusetts. It's north of Cranland, which is the short field runway they suggested if you want to have a challenge. 28 Mike. You have to just be over that at 2,500 feet or above, and you're fine. But I just wanted to give you a heads up to that. Standard left traffic patterns. If you're ever in doubt, we're going to be on the CTAF for this, so feel free to just kind of get on the Discord here and ask us if it's a really big thing, or if you're just looking for the active, just kind of say on the CTAF, can someone tell me what the active is at Plymouth? Because we do that all the time in the real world, in case we ever have any doubts. Again, suggested that you enter on the 45 and left downwind, but of course you can enter whatever way you want as long as it's safe. So like you can enter on the crosswind.
Welcome everybody.
Or direct them downwind. But do call any positions and any type of entrances that you're making, so that way you can keep a visual out for an aircraft. Also, the important thing is too, if you see someone that called out and you have them visually, it's not a bad thing to say. And I have the Cirrus on visual on final or something like that. Just to let them know that you have them in view. If it gets really bunched up in there, try to maintain a distance in the traffic pattern. But if it's not safe, feel free to depart safely from the traffic pattern.
Let's jump into 152.
Again, left 45 left downwind will get you a full view of people on the downwind and crosswind and all that. That's why it's the safest way to enter. 122.8 again for the Unicom.
All right, pre-flight complete. Passengers briefed. Seatbelts are secured.
And follow our event etiquette. I think we do a pretty good job on that, but just saying. We do represent the club, so make sure that you represent us well. And that's about it. Are there any questions? Other than that, there's also a list of airports on the bottom.
No question, but I'll make a comment. Wind right now, Plymouth. 100 at 12. Do we all want to agree on a runway at Plymouth right now, just for the sake of continuity in the club at least? I think runway 6 would probably be the best option.
4 flights saying best winds 15.
Oh, that's right. I am not taking into consideration the plus 10 knots, or the plus 10 on the direction for the location. So yeah, actually,
I have
that's
a
probably
question.
Smarter.
Actually, I'm new to this. This is my first time flying with you guys. Thank you for having me. Are we following NOTAMs in this, such as Sierra being closed and or runway 1533 closed for NOTAM?
Ooh. I'll be negative on that, but yes,
Okay.
we are working on the taxiways in real life. So if that was the case, we basically choose 624 and nothing to do with 1533 because you'd be doing back taxiing. The taxiways closed. So that's up to you guys. I wasn't even going to mention that.
We should agree as a club. I think 6.
What do we agree on it? What are we saying for wind direction and speed?
100 at 12 knots is the wind right now at Plymouth.
All right, I'll lock it in.
Yeah, current field conditions are wind 100 at 12, visibility unrestricted, skies 2,300 overcast, temp 09, dew point 04, altimeter 3038.
I vote we do runway 6.
The runway closure isn't actually active for another 12 hours, but we can do whatever.
It's that's true. Man,
Yeah, but real world, I did fly there last night for real. They have taxiways closed, so most of us are doing crosswind takeoffs and landings on 624.
I still vote 6.
I'll vote 6.
Let's go with 6.
Okay.
Think we agree as a club.
Challenge.
We'll use runway 6.
Sure.
Runway 6. All right, that's very lifelike then. And again, visit any airport you want, guys. It's open until 9:30. I know some of you are gonna fly into Plymouth and maybe take off from there for other destinations. That's how
we're gonna depart out of Plymouth and head
Just
up.
fly whatever you'd like, but end up
out
in
to
Plymouth.
the coast. Fly the coast out to Chatham.
Awesome. Then I have a question.
And
Again,
then
I'm sorry for
That's okay.
letting
That's
it.
good.
As far as VATSIM and knowing what
Martha's
controllers
Vineyard,
are
and then
controlling
we'll
what
head back
agencies
to
or areas,
Plymouth.
what is the
Be
best
about
map
an
to
hour
use?
and
Because I
15,
use that
hour and 20
VATSIM
minutes,
map, and it's
All right, I'm gonna get my
it's
engine
not really
started.
accurate to any kind of
Start
chart
warming
or
up here.
pub.
All right, mixture.
When I look at it, they'll kind of
Full
have
rich,
just weird
carb heat
sectors and
codes,
areas they
beacon
control.
lights coming on.
How do I know what frequencies to contact or who's going to be where, etc.?
So where are you
So I need that
planning?
question.
Where are you planning to depart out of, David?
I'm gonna depart off of Plymouth. 172.
Ooh,
So
okay,
Give it
well
2 pumps
that
of
makes things a
primer.
little bit more complicated. Are
Throttle
you looking to
open
get flight
1/8
following?
I am not. I just, if I do decide to go hit a Delta or
Propeller
something, how do
clear,
I see
clear
if
prop.
someone's online in that Delta and what frequency
So
and
on
that?
X Pilot or V Pilot, whichever one you're
Magneto
using, there
start.
should be a controller list that
Okay.
you should see, and you
Fires
can
right
use
up,
that
throttle
controller list to
1000,
get an idea
oil
of which
pressure
towers are on, which approaches are
is
on, and
rising.
that should give you a good idea of what to look for. In terms of, that's going to be better than even any map, because it's going to be live what's happening
Lean
right that
mixture for
second, who's
taxi.
online versus
Flaps
who's not
are coming
online
up.
when you look at the V Pilot or
And
X
transponder
Pilot controller list.
1200, stand by.
Right. Awesome. I will look at that.
And worst case scenario, just contact us over in Discord if you have any questions while you're flying.
C-TAC is
Where are
gonna
you
be
guys flying from? Are
122.8
you all taking
for,
off from Plymouth or flying other
VATSIM.
places?
I am out west. A lot of us are going from the west to the east, basically. So.
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
And I'm in
Departing out
Chester.
of Plymouth.
Because I built a flight plan on 4Flight, but I don't know if I'll follow it.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to do, man. This event is an open-ended one.
I want to talk to people on Unicom. I never have, and I'm like, this is gonna be crazy. Calling like traffic, being in an airport.
We've got the weather already.
Uncontrolled airport. I'm like, this is
I'm
dope.
just gonna stay here
See,
on
this
the
is good
C-TAC,
practice,
and then
trust
we'll
me.
announce our taxi.
Are there any
Get
other
rolling.
questions before we start? Or I know some of us have actually already started because of the length of flights or whatever, but are there any other questions?
No, thank you for answering mine.
Alright, with that, we'll see you.
Let
in
me show
Plymouth,
you guys,
and,
show you guys what
heads
we're
up
doing,
on this.
what I'm doing anyways.
Awesome.
These guys might be doing something slightly
Thanks,
different.
Eric, for pulling the details together.
Yep,
Yeah, it
no
was awesome.
problem.
So we're going to be departing out of Plymouth right here. We're going to fly up northeast over the coastline. Take a look at the sights, Plymouth Rock, etc. Keep flying down south, southeast along the coast. Out over here to Chatham.
How do I look up which?
We'll do a full stop there. And then taxi back. and
If
then
you
we'll
go
depart,
to
head
the
along south
VATSIM
coast
map,
here
I know that
to
will tell you,
Martha's
but
Vineyard.
then if you use, I have Flight V Pilot.
Full
and it-
stop there, and
tell you
then
kind of.
back up north.
Which
to
airport are you looking
Plymouth.
for out of New York?
So it looks like that.
Republic, and I have two. Oh, I guess only Cam.
12812 is going to be covering that.
When in doubt, ask the controllers themselves.
Uh-oh, did it
Wait,
freeze?
12 is covering
You
Republic
guys
right now.
didn't see any of that? Sorry.
Wait, 1, 2. Okay, it's Cam.
My
Yep. So it'd
iPad
be New York
streaming thing is a
approach.
little buggy.
I don't think.
Oh well. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, sorry about
Yeah,
that, guys. Alright, let me make sure I am connected to VATSIM. What's going on, Kevin? Let's see if I can get this thing working real quick. I feel bad you guys didn't see anything I just did. I'll go over that one more time. Let's see if it works. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, it's just really slow. Alright, so departing out of Plymouth here again. We're going to fly up northeast over the coast along the sites, Plymouth Rock, where the Mayflower landed. Continue down the coast over White Horse Beach, Monument Beach, down south. Continue along the coast, staying outside of these class deltas. Over here to Chatham Airport. We'll do a full stop there and taxi back, and then take off, head along the south coast here to Martha's Vineyard. Do one full stop there, and then we'll head back up north along this coastline back into Plymouth. Alright, I think it worked that time. Do this view so I can see my ground chart. Alright, we're all ready to go. Taxi, let's get our lights on. Let's test the brakes real quick. Release the parking brake. Alright, brakes are working. We're going to taxi to runway 6 via Echo. Kilo Echo, so we're going to make a left here.
Unicom line check.
Loud and clear.
Alright, what do you say?
All right. Don't mind the conveniently placed taxiway lights right in the middle of the taxiways. Plymouth traffic, November 219 or 23, Cessna 152, taxiing to runway 6 via Echo. Alright, I totally passed it, so we're going to turn around. This is Echo here. There's a guy on the ground with us.
Newbie question with regards to airspace. Plymouth, I'm looking at Barnstable, Cape Cod. Are those all inside of the class Charlie or outside? Because to me it seems like they're inside of those concentric circles.
They're outside. You're Class G in Plymouth, so you reach, I think it's 1200.
Yeah, a lot of those airports there are Class Delta.
Here it is, Class Delta. If you see that blue circle, segmented circle, that means Class Delta.
Plymouth traffic, November 6262, Cessna 172 taxi.
Alright, I was getting confused with the magenta, the big magenta circles around all that space.
Correction, taxi.
Yeah, that's Class G going up to
We're
Class
going to pull
E.
aside here, do a quick run up.
Thanks, guys.
Kevin,
Yep.
doing good,
Any
man. How about
questions,
yourself?
Let us know.
Rob, it's Wes. Looks like I'll be loading up near you at Nantucket here shortly.
Just gonna whip her around right here and just do a quick run up. Alright, let's turn our taxi light off. Alright. Before takeoff, brakes hold, windows, doors locked, secure, flight controls. Free and correct. Flight instruments are all set and correct. Fuel selector on, mixtures coming full rich, throttle 1700 RPM. And we'll do a quick mag check. Right mag, clean, back to both. Left, clean, back to both. Carb heat, looking for a drop. Good drop. Back cold. Suction's in the green. Oil temp, oil press in the green. And we're charging. Idle check. Friction lock set. And we'll lean the mixture back out. We'll bring that back in on the runway. Radios are all set. And departure review. Alright, if we lose an engine on the runway, we'll go ahead and stop, vacate the runway. If we take off for below 500, we'll land straight ahead, above 500, we'll make a right turn back for the airport and land on the runway. Any questions? Alright, before takeoffs, flaps are up. Transponder on altitude. Heading compass set. Everything's ready to go. So we'll do lights and mixture on the runway. Alright, we're ready to go. There's that guy behind us. Let's pull up here, make sure nobody's landing. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152 taking runway 6 for departure to the northeast, Plymouth. Alright, lights are all coming on. Mixture's coming in full rich. Alright, runway 6, 060 and 060, heels to the floor, full power. Takeoff power set. Engine instruments in the green. Airspeed's alive and we're rotating at 50. There's 50. Positive rate, tap on those brakes.
Traffic, Cessna 172 lining up runway 6.
VY in this airplane is 70 knots. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152 upwind, runway 6, departing the area to the northeast, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 on the go runway 6.
Alright, there's 500 AGL, climb checklist, airspeed, power, mixture, lights. Keep those on. Engine instruments in the green. And let's make our, actually we're going straight out to the northeast. We'll actually head up this way, and then we'll fly along the coast, heading back down south. Ceilings are at 2,000. We'll keep her at 1,500.
7 traffic, Cessna 172 left crossing, runway 6.
Alright, 100 to go. Just lower that nose. Level off at 1,500. Little wind turbine field here at our 10-11 o'clock.
Traffic, Cessna 172 left down runway
6. Alright, let's roll back the power to about 2,300 RPM for cruise. Get her trimmed up. Down to our 3 o'clock down there, that's the town of Plymouth. That's where the Pilgrims settled their first colony here in the U.S. Right out in this area here is where they first anchored. Plymouth Rock is somewhere right in this area.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 turning left base, runway 6. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, 9.5 out, ILS 6, Plymouth.
Alright, let's make that right turn and fly along the coast here. That's the town of Plymouth right there down below.
On runway 6, please.
So I want to say somewhere right about here is where the Mayflower anchored.
So the traffic system was clear the active. From the traffic Cessna 172, 7 miles out, ILS 6, Plymouth. From the traffic Cessna 172, taxi, runway 6, the Echo, Plymouth.
I want to say, is this like Plymouth Rock area? Somewhere along here? Maybe it's that there? Not too sure. Thanksgiving's coming up in a couple of days. I hope you guys have some good Turkey Day plans. We're just going to follow the coastline all the way around to Chatham. Not sure what's going on with my iPad today.
From the traffic Cessna 172, 5 out, ILS 6, Plymouth.
I will leave that out for this flight.
Traffic Cessna 172, thank you. Active.
Here's the airport back here where we just took off from.
Traffic Cessna 172, 2 mile final, runway 6, Plymouth. So the traffic Cessna 172, turn left cross on runway 6, Plymouth.
Let's see, I'd really like to get this working for you guys so you can see where we're at.
Traffic Cessna 172, left down runway 6.
The Vikings lost to the Cowboys. You
Short
gotta be
final,
kidding me.
runway 6, Plymouth.
Ouch. good thing we got this event going on right now. Otherwise, I'd punch a wall.
I was being kidding about that, but you think I would kid about something like that?
Sorry, Vikings and Cowboys, are you guys talking about sports or are you talking about a Village People concert?
That's White Horse Beach down below.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, clear, runway 6.
Is anyone else flying the SR-22 in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
I am. Yep.
Is it just me doing something wrong, or is the mixture control effectively off?
Basically an op, it doesn't work, and then the D10 is terrible too. But once you set it around 66%, even there.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because it seems like it has no impact on the 172 left base. So like it's threshold when I just press it.
It does not, and there are many complaints about that. But
Traffic Cessna 172, short final runway 6, touch yourself.
Let's get her back down to 15. Paying attention. Gosh. Oh man. Sorry for the buggy iPad image. It seems to fall behind when I don't have the window on top. It lags.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, taking runway 6 for left closed traffic, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 on the go.
Not sure why that is. How is everybody doing tonight? Smash that like button for me if you can.
Left crossing runway 6.
Let's try to get some more people in here. Some traffic over there off to our 3 o'clock.
Traffic, Cessna 172, left down, runway 6. With traffic, Cessna 172, left crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth.
These guys are doing some pattern work over there. Touch and goes at Plymouth. Maybe we'll do a couple when we get back over there.
traffic, Baron 799 Bravo Sierra on the 45 for runway 6, 5 miles south. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, left downwind, runway 6, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, left base, runway 6.
Maybe after Chatham, we'll just head right back to, instead of stopping at Martha's Vineyard, we'll just head back to Plymouth and do some touch and goes. Sounds fun.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, short final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Correction, Plymouth traffic, Baron 799 Bravo Sierra will be overflying the field, then entering 45 for runway 6, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, turning left base, runway 6, Plymouth.
So we'll be heading out over here. There's that traffic. Over here to this airport.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, left base to final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Do a quick scan here. Fuel's looking good. Engine instruments are all in the green.
172 on the go.
Suction in the green, and we're charging. Cruising at 100 knots indicated.
Directly over the airfield.
300 RPM. I've got the mixture pulled just a tiny bit to prevent fouling of the spark plugs. Alright, let's keep it out over the water, over the smooth air.
And the traffic, Cessna 172, turning left downwind, direction left crossing runway 6.
Forget to show you guys the control view for takeoff. I do have another camera set up here for the controls.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 on the go, runway 6, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 left downwind. Plymouth traffic, Baron 799 Bravo Sierra, entering 45 for left downwind for runway 6. Have traffic in sight, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172 in the upwind. We'll extend the upwind a bit to let the Baron in Plymouth. Thank you.
That is Cape Cod Airport over there at our 3 o'clock.
Traffic for 7.
We're well outside of the class Delta.
Plymouth traffic, Baron 799 Bravo Sierra, entering left downwind for runway 6. And Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, turning left crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, on runway 6. Traffic be advised, heavy downwind. Plymouth traffic, Baron 799 Bravo Sierra, turning base for runway 6. Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, left downwind, runway 6, Plymouth.
Alright, I'm showing traffic at our 12 o'clock. They're much higher than us though. We might see them here soon, so let's be on the lookout for them. Show you guys what I'm looking at.
Plymouth traffic, Baron 799 Bravo here on final runway 6. This will be a full stop, Plymouth.
So one of them is 2,500 feet above us, the other one is up in the flight levels and is no factor at all. See ya.
From the traffic center,
Okay, there he is up there.
turning left stage, runway
Little
6,
dot.
Plymouth.
No lights on from what I can tell. Alright, we're going to be coming up on the
Baron 799 Bravo here.
barn stable class Delta. We want to stay outside of that, so we're going to go a mile off the coast. Just to stay clear of the Delta.
From the traffic center, 172, left stage to final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
See a heading of 090 should keep us clear of the Delta. Showing another airplane about 3 miles ahead at our 12 o'clock. He's only 700 feet above us, so we'll be on the lookout for him. It's right at our 12 o'clock. Somewhere out here.
From the traffic, Skyhawk 7 Charlie Bravo, we're going to be taking off from runway 6 here after this. Looks like the landing 172.
There's Barnstable Airport. The reason we're out here is we're going to stay outside of their class Delta so we don't have to talk to Tower. I think Tower might actually be online.
From the traffic center, 172 on the go, runway 6,
They are
left
not.
traffic, Plymouth.
From the traffic, Skyhawk 7 Charlie Bravo, we're going to be holding for the traffic turn final, runway 6, Plymouth.
From the traffic center, 172 turning left cross, runway 6, Plymouth.
Still looking for that traffic.
Baron Charlie Golf Lane 16,
He's
right.
now at our 11 o'clock, still 700 feet above us.
For left downwind.
He's on a northerly heading.
From the traffic,
no
Skyhawk
factor.
7 Charlie Bravo, we're lining up runway 6, Plymouth. Taking off, runway 6, Plymouth traffic, Skyhawk 7 Charlie Bravo.
Traffic, 8 from the airplane, front to the west.
Should be a real nice approach into
From the traffic, 172, midfield left downwind, runway 6, Plymouth.
we're about, let's see. We're about 15 miles out right now, 15 miles to the northwest. The airport's out this way.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7 Charlie Bravo, will clear the access from this.
Alright, we've cleared that Delta. Let's get closer to the coast.
From the traffic center, 172 turning left base, runway 6, Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, left base to final, runway 6, full stop, Plymouth.
Looks like somebody just departed out of Chatham as well. Let's see, winds are from the east, so we're going to be landing runway 6. We're going to be passing right by that traffic. We'll enter on the downwind. We'll stay along the coast here, fly up a little north in this area, and then we'll go back down, enter a left downwind for runway 6. That's the plan. So traffic now at our 2 o'clock, he's 1,000 feet below us, probably climbing.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, clear, runway 6, Plymouth.
Traffic, traffic off runway 6 for field from runway 6 down.
Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, 6 miles to the northwest to enter a left downwind for runway 6, Chatham.
I'm having a hard time keeping a hard count because there's so many of us scattered all about, and I love it.
That's awesome. I had a good feeling about this one.
In your toes.
Alright, we'll start descending down to 1,000 pattern altitude. Let's see, field elevation at Chatham is 64 feet, so we'll bring her down to 1,100. Go ahead and enrich the mixture and pull the power back a little bit. And let's get down to 1,000 feet.
I think 21, but like I said, I can't keep track right now. We're so scattered.
Count up, not down.
Alright, there's that traffic. Got him there at our 3 o'clock. Keep an eye on him. Looks like he's heading westbound. Looks like he's actually west-northwest bound. He is getting a little bit closer.
This is awesome. I've never heard people on Unicom before until today.
I wanted something different, so I'm glad you approved.
This is how I fly, like, 'cause I'm just getting my PPL right now, so this is great, man.
Awesome. This is what I do at Plymouth all the time.
A couple airplanes back there.
Alright,
100 to go.
We have to get props to
Leveling off at 1,000.
Actually,
Actually, we'll keep it at 1,100. Power's coming back in.
I should go hit some of these other places really quick, but I'm just having fun on Unicom.
I'm just going right to Plymouth, staying out of airspaces, and then I'm probably gonna maybe take a trip to Providence to give them some traffic. So.
Is that I wouldn't mind hitting a tower or something.
New Bedford's always cool too. That's my go-to for lunch and dinners and non-COVID
Provincetown traffic, Cessna 38 Romeo is 4 miles out, going to enter a left 45 for runway 7. Provincetown.
Try to get to that point. I'm an air traffic controller right now, but I'm trying to switch over, and it's really hard.
Yeah. 23 actually is my count now.
Sweet.
Nice.
Battling back from that.
So we
other
got
one
23 airplanes in the group in the air at the moment. Lots of traffic.
Are you able to fly for a living, or?
Alright, in a few seconds here, we're going to make a right turn to join the 45.
My wife calls it
left downwind for runway 6. We'll do a full stop and taxi back, and then take
Do you have your
off
own plane, or?
And fly down the south coast.
Yeah, I still rent out of Plymouth at my flight school, but I'm slowly saving for one. And then we have to kind of, you know, talk to my wife again about that.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to wing it because we're restationing from New Jersey to Virginia.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
back down to 1100.
In the events channel, let's keep the chatter related to the event. Any other chat you guys want to have, you're more than welcome to. You can do it in the Fingers of CTAF channel. It's just one of the etiquette things.
Awesome. Copy all.
All right, let's make that
there
right
are a lot
turn.
of us in here.
No traffic off our right wing. Looking for the airfield. I don't see it yet.
Keep up traffic, keep it straight up south 40 east inbound. Copy.
Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, 3 miles to the north to join the 45 left downwind, runway 6, Chatham. Okay, I think this is the airport. Still looking.
Provincetown traffic, November 38 Romeo.
Alright, let's do our before landing checklist. Seat back, seat belts, fuel selector on, mixtures rich. We'll pull back the carb heat when we're on, when we're reading the numbers. Lights are coming on. The lights are already on. No autopilot.
Going to see if ATC can use the help at LAX.
Provincetown traffic, November 38 Romeo's on a 2-mile final, runway 7, Provincetown.
Okay, I think I want to say it's tucked behind the trees here. It's between these little lakes, just beyond it. I think this is the strip here.
Joining the left downwind, landing northeast, northbound.
Okay, there's the airport beacon light. Alright, I've got the field in sight now. So we're going to join a left downwind for runway 6. Looking for other traffic in the area, also listening on the CTAF.
Got traffic, straight to Toronto,
Nearby parachute area.
Alright, let's start turning downwind. Chatham traffic, Cessna 172, joining the left downwind, runway 6, Chatham. Alright, we're beam the numbers, seat back. Let's do the pre-landing checklist again. Seat back, seat belt, two select both. Make sure bridge, car beam coming on. Power's coming back. Alright, we're in the white arc, flaps 10.
Nearby parachute area.
Alright, let's turn base. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, turning left base, runway 6. This will be a full stop, Chatham.
Traffic, great success on the up in Fort Good Chow.
Good event, guys. Keep it up.
Beautiful view of the coast. Alright, start that turn to final. Let's bring another notch of flaps. Alright, flaps coming in full. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mixed prop, seatbelt switches, flaps. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, final, runway 6, full stop, Chatham. Alright, nose down, we're looking for 60 here on final. Alright, power's coming back. Also rolling the trim back to help us on our flare. Alright, power's back to idle. Start our round out. Eyes to the end of the runway. Just keep her off until she stops flying. Okay, not too bad. Controls in the simulator are a little bit touchy. It's hard to manage those pitch oscillations. But I'll take it. We're alive. Alright, let's clear the active here. Taxi back. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, clear of the active, taxiing back to runway 6 on the taxiway, Chatham. Alright, after landing rather, flaps are coming up, carb heat's coming cold. Lights. We'll reset the trim. We'll just keep the transponder on altitude. So we'll be taking off here in a second. I see some traffic out there at our 12 o'clock. Might be landing here. Let's lean the mixture as well. Okay, he's far out there. I don't think he's coming this way. before takeoffs, flap set, mixture, best power, we'll do that on the runway, lights, trim is set. Alright, let's go. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, taking runway 6 for departure to the south to Chatham. Oops. Alright, runway 6, 060, 060, use the floor, pull full power. Mixture's coming in. And our lights as well. Takeoff power set. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. There's 50. Positive rate. Tap on those brakes.
Inside parachute area.
And 70 knots. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, upwind, runway 6, we'll be making left traffic and then departing out to the south on our downwind Chatham. Alright, 500 airspeed, power, mixture, lights, all good. We're clear out left. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, turning left crosswind, runway 6, Chatham.
Traffic, hotel is east inbound, heading runway 7, following.
We'll stay at 1,100 here in the pattern, and once we depart the pattern, we'll go back up to 1,500 and fly along the coast. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152, left downwind, runway 6, Chatham. Alright, power back to 2,300. Let's hold this altitude. Hope everybody's enjoying the flight so far. Smash that like button if you can for me.
Right now, runway 7.
Really appreciate it. Chatham traffic, Cessna 152 on left downwind runway 6, going to be departing the area out to the southwest, Chatham. Alright, so we're going to fly up over the beach here and just fly along the coastline.
Traffic, great hotels, runway 7, up to
Alright, let's take her back up to 1500. Power's coming in to full. Alright, we'll continue as planned and we'll head down to Martha's Vineyard before heading back up to Plymouth. Alright, 100 feet to go. Traffic at our 1 o'clock. Below us, looks like they're landing there at Barnstable. Terrible job of managing my altitude today. Too much going on. Back down to 1,500. Engines look good. Everything's in the green. Fuel's looking good. Stay outside of the Delta, Barnstable's class Delta, so we're going to go out a couple miles over the water. Unless you guys want to talk to Tower, let's see if they're on. Hey, they are on. I should have called them sooner. Alright, we're going to go around the Delta. I'm doing is staying outside that that dashed blue circle you see over the airport. Should probably be talking to him anyways.
Provincetown traffic, November 38 Romeo is clear, runway 7, left downwind departure, Provincetown.
Alright, Martha's Vineyard. Towers on 121.4 and they are online. We'll start listening to them.
just a heads up for anyone, if you want some nice crosswind Bedford Tower, if you have live weather on, Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's a nice crosswind gusting 20.
Nice.
And there's only 2 of us over here, so going back to the tower. That's it.
Make sure that's right. Vineyard Tower 121.4.
Mike, you'd rather us clear our weather than file IFR, is that right?
Yes, we prefer if everything is done VFR this evening.
Alright, we're clear of that delta. We'll start heading straight towards Martha's. ATIS 12625. Not picking it up yet. 2625. Alright, I got it on text in VATSIM. Vineyard information, Charlie. Wind 090 at 15, gusting 20. 10 statute mile visibility, few clouds, 2,000, overcast at 3,500. Temperature 10, 2.6, altimeter 3039. Not using real world weather. I can real world weather in Flight Simulator 2020 is kind of buggy. So I kind of just tried to match it up the best I could with a custom weather profile. So it is what it is. Alright, information Charlie. Let's go back to tower 121.4. We'll give him a call here in a second. Vineyard Tower, November 21923, Cessna 172, 10 miles to the northeast, 1,500, inbound to land, full stop, with Charlie.
November 21923, Martha's Vineyard Tower, good afternoon. Enter a right downwind, runway 6, report midfield.
Right downwind, runway 6, and we'll report midfield, 21923.
And I'm actually sorry, I forgot to transmit Delta, so it's information Delta, no changes. Altimeter 3034.
Roger, thanks. Alright, so it's actually information Delta's current, but he hasn't posted it yet. Alright, so we're going to enter a right downwind for runway 6.
Vineyard Tower, Cirrus 245 Charlie Delta, 25 miles to the west. We're inbound for a touch and go landing.
November 245 Charlie Delta, Martha's Vineyard Tower, good afternoon. Enter straight and final, runway 6. Report 5 miles.
That's the
Enter
airport there at
training
our
runway
12
6
o'clock
and
if you can
report
see
5
the
miles out. Thanks, 245
approach
Delta.
lights. We're kind of like on a, almost like a 45 for runway 6 right now. So as soon as we get a little bit closer, we're going to make a left turn to a heading of about 240 to join the right downwind for runway 6. I'm gonna make this a touch and go, and we're gonna stay in the pattern and do a couple touch and goes here at Martha's, if they'll let us, before going back to Plymouth. Nice to have some ATC. Alright, let's start making our way down to pattern altitude, 1,100. Seat backs, seat belts secured. Mixture rich, carb heat coming on. Reducing power. We'll start our descent down to 1,100. Alright, 1,100, carb heat's coming cold and power's coming back in. Back up to 23, level off. Hey, what's going on, Braden? Of course I remember you, man. How you been, brother? Good to see you, man. Alright, we're gonna join a left, no, right downwind for runway 6 and call in midfield. And then I'm asking for some touch and goes. See any other airplanes in the pattern? Looks like we've got her all to ourselves. Doing good, flying solo January 25th. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. I'm starting
Nearby
up again.
Martha's
I
Vineyard
never
Class
finished my
Delta
PPL. I'm
Airspace.
starting lessons again Monday, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Hopefully I'll be soloing in a couple weeks. I'm flying tomorrow morning at 8. First time back in the air also in about a year and a half. So it should be interesting. Alright, about to join the downwind for runway 6 here at Martha's Vineyard. Nice view of the beach.
Hey guys, if coming in from the southeast, what would have been the correct pattern procedure to get into the pattern for runway 6 at Plymouth?
Many different ways. You can overfly the airfield at like 2,000 and then do a chair
Alright,
left.
joining that downwind.
Or you could just go really big to the east, overfly the harbor.
Heading at about 240 should do it for us.
Left downwind.
Got it. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
There's a lot of air traffic control on. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, we're gonna explore some of that now over here. I'm gonna go to Martha's Vineyard. Last
Downwind for runway 6. Smash that like button, guys. We're gonna ask him for a couple touch and goes. Tower, Cessna 219-23, right midfield downwind runway 6. I know we said full stop, but can we make this touch and go and stay in the pattern for a couple more?
Yep, sure thing. You make left close traffic, wind 11015, runway 6, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 6, and left closed traffic, 219-23, thanks. Alright, been cleared for the option, runway 6, and we are about to beam the numbers, seat back, seat belts, mixture rich, carb heat hot, and power's coming back. Alright, white arc.
Number 245, Charlie Delta, state direction of flight on the go.
We'll be headed out for a northeast departure, 245 Charlie Delta.
And number 245 Charlie Delta, you're going to be number 2, following a Cessna 152, runway 6, clear for the option.
Alright, turning
and
base.
on the go northeast departure is approved.
Alright, we're cleared for a clear to land runway, clear to land number 2, runway 6, and we'll look out for the traffic. We don't have to be at 245 Charlie Delta.
Roger, he's on about 1 mile final, so you guys got a big enough separation.
Alright, turning final. This will be a touch and go and then making left close traffic. Rest of those flaps are coming in. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps, cleared for the option, runway 6. And looking for 60 knots here on final. Braden, this is Martha's Vineyard. Bumpy. looking good. Altitude's looking good. Alright, power's coming back to idle. Start our round out. Eyes to the end of the runway, and we're just going to hold her off.
Good evening, Skylane, November 616, Juliet Papa. We're 13 miles to the west, information Charlie. We'd like to route inbound for touch and go.
Flaps up.
Number 616, Juliet Papa, Mark near tower. What's your direction of flight on the go?
Power.
We'll be departing to the east.
Engines green.
Number 616, Juliet Papa, you're going to be number 3 following a SR-22 on about a 5-mile final. Wind 11015, runway 6, clear for the option, and eastbound departure is approved on the go.
And VY is 70
Okay,
knots.
we'll follow the Cirrus, runway 6, clear for the option, and departing the area to the east, 616, Juliet Papa.
Making left traffic now.
And Vineyard Tower, 255 Charlie Delta, we are, yes, 5 miles final. We do not have the Cessna in sight for 5 Charlie Delta.
This is no longer back there. He's going to be making left close traffic, so it'll pass alongside you. But you're number 1 now.
Alright, 500 feet, airspeed,
Alright,
power,
number 1,
sure
runway 6, for 5 Charlie Delta.
Good. We're clear out left, turning crosswind.
And number 616, Julie Papa, did you want flight following on the go?
Negative 616, Juliet Papa.
Copy, and number 245, Charlie Delta, same message.
Tomorrow I'll be in a 172 November, Braden.
I'm sorry, say again, Tower, 245 Charlie Delta.
Did you want flight following on the go?
Negative flight following 245 Charlie Delta.
Copy.
A year ago I was flying the 172 Romeo, fuel injected version. I switched flight schools this time and we'll be flying the November, the carbureted version of the 172. Alright, turning downwind. And leveling off at 1,100. We'll do 2 or 3 touch and goes and then we'll depart out to the north back to Plymouth and probably do a couple touch and goes there. There's that traffic there on final.
Your tower this evening, Baron, November 1457 uniform is 7 miles to the east, and we're about to land. Full stop information, Charlie.
Number 1457 uniform, Marcus near tower, good afternoon. Enter right downwind, runway 6, report midfield.
Right downwind 6, give you the call midfield downwind 5.
Start slowing her down, car Pete's coming.
Number 21923, extend your downwind, I'll call your base turn.
Extend downwind, you call our base 219 or 23.
And number 219 or 23, you're going to have additional traffic. He's at about your 1 o'clock now. He's going to be going in front of you. He's going to be Christian, he's going to be he's going to be in front of you for runway 6.
Roger, looking for that traffic, 219 or 23. Alright, so there's another guy out here who's cutting in front of us. We'll keep slowing her down so we don't get out too far on this.
And number 616, Julie Papa, if you can make your right turn and then another left turn, that would help me out a lot.
Bring it at first notch of
Okay,
flaps.
we'll call 616, Julie Papa.
Thank you.
Still looking for that traffic. And this is where a slow flight comes
more like a base turn than
in handy.
Final when you line up with the runway.
Flaps are coming in full, maintain about 60 knots.
Thank you very much.
Slow flight here.
245 Charlie Delta, we're clear of runway 6 at 400 feet.
Number 245 Charlie Delta, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Still looking for that traffic.
Thanks for the help tonight, appreciate it. Frequency change approved, over to Unicom, and we're going to be on a straight out departure, 245 Charlie Delta.
Perfect, thank you, have a good flight.
I don't know where that traffic is. Alright. So we're extending our downwind as per his instructions, and he'll call our base turn.
And 57 uniform is midfield downwind 6.
Number 1457 uniform, thank you. Extend your downwind, I'll call your base turn.
This guy's
You'll call
behind
base
us.
57 uniform.
We'll speed it up for him a little bit, just in case he's
And number 21923, traffic is a Cessna 182 turning onto a 5-mile final. Report the traffic in sight, you'll be opposite direction.
Roger, looking for that traffic, 21923. 5-mile final, opposite direction. Still don't have them. Alright, bringing the flaps back up slowly to flaps 10. Speed her up just a little bit for that traffic behind us. still looking for that traffic. Got the one way out there. I don't see the one over here. He'll let us know when to turn.
And number 212-9er, 21923, that traffic's about 11 o'clock right now.
Roger, still looking. 21923. Don't see him.
And number 21923, the traffic's behind you now, so you can just continue out a little bit longer, then you can make your base turn, and runway 6, clear to land number 2, following the Cessna 182.
Roger, we'll extend out a little further and clear to land number 2, runway 6, 21923.
And number 1457 uniform, the traffic to follow is a Cessna 152 turning base to final. He is same direction, he'll be turning opposite direction soon. Report the traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight, and we'll maintain visual separation.
Perfect, thank you. And you're going to be number 3 following him, runway 6, clear to land. Wait, Christian, are you for the option, or are you full stop or option?
We're going to be a full stop taxi back.
Alright, sounds good. So runway 6, clear to land, wind 110 at 15.
Alright, he cleared us to land.
Clear to land, runway 6, number 357 uniform will follow that traffic in.
And number 21923, are you full stop or touch and go?
This will be another touch and go for 21923.
Alright, sounds good. So you're clear for the option. Sorry about that.
Thanks. Clear for the option, the runway 6, 21923. Alright, cool. He caught it. Alright, we're far out. I'm going to keep our speed up a little bit. Keep her at 80 for now. Hey, what's up, Isaiah? At work, won't be able to hang out? Oh.
Nearby Martha's
Just
Vineyard
leave,
Class
dude.
Delta Airspace.
Leave your job.
I can, yeah. Oh, sorry. Hey, I've got to head out. Eric, thanks for the fun event. And I don't know if you're busy flying, but appreciate it, man. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right, thanks a lot, Brett. Thanks for coming out tonight.
See you later, Brant.
Bye, Brent. Night, gents.
I don't know my left from today.
I have tried flying
Hey,
the
sorry
A320.
for cutting you off there, Mike. I'm not sure how I ended up in
Flights
front
in
of you.
2020, Braden.
No,
That
you're
thing is
good.
a
You definitely didn't cut me off.
dog,
You were on the ILS and
to
I was
say
setting
the
up for the
least.
down. You didn't do anything wrong.
flies like crap. I'll wait till something better comes out.
I kept
great event. Thanks a lot, guys.
I kept on making right traffic today when I knew it was left.
Number 616, Juliet Papa, frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, 616 Juliet Papa, good night.
Good night. And number 21923, keep the speed up a little bit longer if possible. Got traffic behind you.
Roger, keep the speed up, 21923. Best I could do right now, my little
And number
52.
1457, uniform S turns are approved if you want them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Sorry, buddy. Alright, seat back, seat belts. Mixture ridge, car vehicle, lights on. Clear for the option, runway 6, making left traffic. CJ4, I've been flying the Longitude and have been enjoying it, Braden. Haven't flown the CJ4 too much. Only the landing challenge at Jackson Hole. I do that every now and then. Currently ranked number, I think 17 for that challenge. Alright, reducing power, we gotta slow her up. And we'll bring in the rest of those flaps. Gumps. Gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, flaps, and 60 knots here on final. Alright, reducing power slowly to idle. Rolling back that trim a little bit, and eyes to the end of the runway. And we're just gonna hold her off. Hold her off. Greased it. Alright, flaps up. Carb heat in, full power. Trim, reset. There's 50 knots, rotate. Positive rate, tap on those brakes. And climbing out at 70. We'll do one more touch and go, and then we'll head back up north to Plymouth and do some touch and goes there. Alright, 500 feet. Airspeed, power, mixture, lights, instruments. Clear out left.
Vineyard Tower, Sierra Standard Echo Foxtrot.
Sierra Standard Echo Foxtrot, Vineyard Tower, go ahead.
Sierra Standard Echo Foxtrot, about to go over Woods Hole with Charlie, requesting full stop.
Number 489er, Echo Foxtrot, Vineyard Tower, you can enter left downwind, runway 6, report midfield.
Left downwind, runway 6, report midfield, Sierra Standard Echo Foxtrot.
Alright, leveling at 1,100. Traffic behind us just landed. There's going to be a guy joining the downwind behind us. I see him back there. Alright, repeating the numbers, seat back, seat belt, mixture wrench, carb heat, and power coming back.
Number 21923, runway 6, clear for the option.
Clear for the option of runway 6, and if we could, we'd like to depart out to the north after this one, 21923.
Sounds good, on the go, northbound departure is approved.
Northbound departure approved, 21923, thanks.
And November 7 uniform, you can contact ground.
Alright, first notch flaps coming in.
Stand by, I think it's... Sorry, 124.35, good day.
2435, 5 uniform, touch you on the way out in a couple minutes.
Alright, sounds good.
Flaps 20. Alright, last touch and go here at Martha's Vineyard, and we'll head up north to Plymouth and do a couple touch and goes there. Checking further traffic. Alright, rest of those flaps are coming in. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop.
Alright, you have a great night, man.
Flaps.
Glad you could join us.
Clear for the option, runway 6, and departing out, left turn to the north.
Thanks for coming in today.
60 knots on final. Back to power, rolling up the trim. Power's back to idle, eyes to the end of the runway, and hold her off.
November 489er,
Flaps
Echo
up,
Foxtrot, runway 6,
full
clear
power.
for the option, wind 11015.
Clear for the option, Cirrus Niner Echo Foxtrot, runway 6.
Engines green. Airspeed, rotate. Brakes, and 70 knots. Alright, we're gonna head back up to Plymouth.
Martha's Vineyard Tower, Beaver, November 6298, Papa, 12 miles to the west of the field at 2500, request close approach runway 06 with information Charlie.
November 628, Christian 908, Papa, Vineyard Tower, enter straight and final, runway 6, report 5 mile final.
All good.
Okay, 98 Papa,
And
straight
left
and
turn
final,
onto the-
runway 6, and report 5 miles out.
Go back up to 1,500. Fly up north to Plymouth.
And I'm just curious, was the ATIS actually still saying Charlie?
It was just before I switched over, so it wasn't long ago. 98 Papa. I can check it again if you want.
No, I changed it a long time ago. I don't know why it's still showing Charlie. I'll have to work on that. Thank you, though.
Alright, 100 feet to go. Leveling at 1,500.
At November 21923, did you want flight following?
Negative, we'll be on our own. 21923.
Roger, frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Frequency change approved. 21923. We'll see you.
Attention aircraft, ACE operation Delta should now be current. Altimeter 3034, wind 110 at 15.
Vineyard Tower, Sierra Center, Echo Foxtrot clear, runway 6.
Denver Center, Echo Foxtrot in contact, ground 1. Well, I'll get the frequency 124.35, get it.
Roger, over to 124.35, thanks, Echo Foxtrot.
Going to follow the coastline up here back into Plymouth, and we'll do a couple touch and goes there. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to... the current CTAP at Plymouth. Let's listen in. Should be a bunch of traffic over there. All my buddies.
Taunton traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, base to final, runway 12, touch and go. Taunton.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 0245 Charlie Delta, we're 10 miles southeast over Plymouth Field, Plymouth traffic.
Traffic is straight from the left Foxtrot downwind runway 6, the power 18.
Plymouth traffic, November 420 Bravo X-ray is clearance of runway 6 from traffic.
There's one guy on the ground at Plymouth.
6, power 180.
So they're still using runway 6 at Plymouth. I'm too lazy to overfly the field to join the left downwind, so we're gonna make a left turn up here, pretty far out, and we'll make a long straight in for runway 6. If not, we'll have to overfly, do the teardrop back into the left downwind. too lazy for all that right now. So we'll make the long straight in for runway 6. We'll just make sure we make plenty of calls, position calls, so everybody there knows where we're at. What's up, Shaco player? What's going on, man?
Taunton traffic, Comanche 73 Papa, right, crosswind departure, heading for Myrick. Taunton traffic.
So we're here now, we're gonna turn out to the northwest this way.
So we're overflying the field now and
stay out of,
ready to
outside
join
of
the,
Bedford,
left
class
downwind
Delta, and join a long straight in for runway 6. It's gonna be the plan.
Myrick's traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is overflying the field to find the wind direction. Myrick's traffic.
We'll do a couple touch and goes. Later, Braden. Thanks for stopping by, man. See you next time. Alright, I'm gonna start turning that way. No traffic off our left wing. So flying right into this
Plymouth traffic here,
little gap here in the water should put us right where we want to be.
Plymouth traffic.
And that'll be a right turn for a long straight in for runway 6.
Myrick's traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is overflying the field, entering left downwind, runway 9. Myrick.
See the traffic there in our iPad? There's one on downwind right now.
Cessna is 5 miles to the west, will be overflying the field at 1,700 feet.
Plymouth traffic, Sirius 245 Delta, entering left base, runway 6, Plymouth traffic.
Alright, he's turning base now.
Myrick's traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, left downwind, Myrick.
Thanks for coming out.
That's Bedford Airport there. We're going to stay just
Plymouth
outside
traffic,
the
Sirius
class
245 Charlie
Delta.
Delta, 2 miles final, runway 6, full stop landing, Plymouth traffic.
I see the traffic there on
Myrick's
final.
traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa,
might be
left
another
base,
airport.
runway 9, Myrick. Myrick's traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is final, runway 9er. Full stop, Myrick.
Scanning for traffic.
traffic. Cessna is midfield, flying over the field at 1,700, clearing the area to the east.
Alright, airport now is about 10 miles to the north of us. You can see it there. Anybody here ever flown in a 152? In real life? Too crampy for me.
Phone traffic.
I've never flown in a 152, I've only flown 172s.
Myers traffic, Comanche is clear of the runway. Myers.
And I flew a Bonanza one time, many years ago. Alright, 2 more minutes, we'll make a turn to the north for the straight in, runway 6. We'll make our first call. Alright, we'll start turning now. Let's get down to pattern altitude. About 1,200. Yeah. It's 1,150. We'll stay at 1,200. Alright, seat back, seat belt. Make sure you're rich. Car beat's coming on. Power's coming back.
Just been kind of watching the map. Looks like people have kind of spread out and found places to go. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's gone very well, Eric. Very nicely done.
It's a small enough region, but yet you can have a lot of choices, you know?
Plymouth traffic, November 21923, Cessna 172, 10 miles to the southwest to make a straight in for runway 6. And this will be a touch and go left close traffic, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, 15 miles to the southeast, inbound for runway 6, touch and go, left close traffic.
Alright, he's behind us somewhere. Alright, 1,200, car beats coming back in, power. Let's keep our speed up.
What was the final attendee count like?
It is 25 right now.
Wow, is that a record?
It's not a record. The record is 37.
That's a really good turnout.
I can see that guy behind us.
Which event was it that got 37?
It was the 1-year anniversary event, Allentown on time.
Yep.
And what were you giving away, Bitcoin?
Well, the back to Bayport was pretty darn good. I don't know what that would count as.
I'm also impressed how many controllers showed up at all the regionals. It was awesome.
So back to Bayport, I think we had 29, if I remember. There's 37 for the Allentown on time. We got a pretty big event coming up on Black Friday, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen already. I'm giving away a $50 gift card, so make sure you're there Friday afternoon, too, our next event.
I'm going to try to go there in between shopping, and it's not for the $50 gift card, but I'm going to try to make it.
Provincetown Municipal Cessna is 15 miles to the west, straight in runway 7.
at all that traffic. Awesome. Everybody's inbound. A lot of them look like they're heading towards Plymouth. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, 5 mile final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, that's 172, 10 mile final, runway 6.
Thanks for organizing, Eric.
Bye, Jeffrey.
We'll try to keep our speed up for that traffic behind us. He's 5 miles behind us on a straight in as well for runway 6. I don't know what kind of airplane he is, but he might be going around if he's something like a twin or larger. I see him closing on us pretty quickly here on the iPad. This will be a touch and go, and we'll make a left, close traffic, and do a couple more.
Traffic down traffic, Cessna is on a 5 mile final.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, 2 mile final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, that's 152, 7 mile final, runway 6, straight in.
Alright, he's on a 172. He's good. Let's start slowing her down. Carb heat's coming on, power's coming back, lights are all on. Alright, white arc, flaps 10. Flaps 20. And flaps full. Gumps.
Traffic, that's 172,
gas,
5 mile
undercarriage.
runway 6.
Mixed prop, seatbelt switches, flaps.
Plymouth down traffic, Cessna 3
60
mile
knots.
final.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, short final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Getting slow, bringing that power, slow and low, let's get back on it.
Plymouth traffic, Beaver November 6298 Papa, 7 miles to the
power's coming back to idle.
south. We'll be overflying the field at 2000 and dropping into downwind pattern runway 6 Plymouth.
And hold her off.
Plymouth traffic, that's a 172, 4 mile final, runway 6.
Couldn't even feel that one. Alright, flaps up, carb heat in, full power. I think that might have been our smoothest one yet today. 50 knots, rotate. Tap on those brakes, and 70 knots. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, upwind, runway 6, making left traffic, Plymouth. Alright, 500 airspeed, power, mixture, lights, instruments. Clear left.
Traffic system 172, 2 mile final, runway 6 on this.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth. Still don't see that traffic. Still connected to VATSIM, I am.
And the traffic, that's on 172 short final, runway 6,
Alright, he's on short final. We're leveling off at 1,200 on our downwind. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, left downwind, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. I still don't see him. Alright, we're beating the numbers. Car beat. Power's coming back.
And the traffic test is 172 on the go, runway 6.
Alright, he's on the go. Flaps 10. And we'll turn base. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left base. Runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Alright, flaps 20.
Myrick traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, back taxing runway 9.
Final looks clear.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 172, turning left cross on 1.6.
Alright, turning final.
Plymouth traffic, November 629E, Papa is going to join the pattern on the left crosswind behind traffic that just departed 98 Papa, Plymouth.
Okay, got somebody else joining the pattern.
Plymouth, your mic is really low, we can't hear you.
Alright, rest of those flaps are coming in. Gumps, gas, undercarriage,
Plymouth
mixed
traffic,
props,
98
seatbelts,
Papa
switches,
is following the traffic that just departed and is turning downwind for runway 6, Plymouth. Hi, me now?
Oh, shit, I stepped on him a little bit. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, short and final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Cessna 172 down.
I see the guy up there that's joining the downwind. Behind the other guy. Airspeed looks good, altitude looks good.
Traffic, Cessna 172, left base, runway 6.
Myrick traffic,
Alright,
Comanche
power's coming
7773
back.
Papa, departing runway 9, straight out. Myrick.
Little bit of a bounce there, no problem. Flaps up, full power, carb heat in.
Cessna traffic, Cessna 172, short final, runway 6 on this.
Plymouth traffic, November 6298, Papa midfield downwind, runway 6, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, upwind 6, Plymouth. What do you guys want to do? You want to keep doing touch and goes here? You guys want to go somewhere else? Go back to Martha's Vineyard? There's a Towered Airport.
Traffic, November 16.
What do you guys want to do? This is all I had planned for tonight.
6, Plymouth.
We can keep flying if you guys want to, though. Alright, let's start turning crosswind. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left to crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, clear the active.
Alright, I've got the guy on downwind there. I don't see the guy on the ground. What's up, Adil? Good to see you again. Pretty much towards the end of our flight, we're just doing some last touch and goes here at Plymouth. But if you guys want to keep flying, we can keep flying.
Traffic, November 1698, Papa short, final runway 6.
We can keep doing touch and goes here, or we can head back to Martha's Vineyard and do some touch and goes there. Whatever you guys want to do. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, left downwind, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, 10 miles to the southwest, inbound land for touch and go, runway 6, Plymouth.
Alright, so that's got to be this guy out here. He's in a twin. No, he's not. He's in a Comanche. Never mind. He's in a single-engine airplane. He's out there. Guy on short final here. We're beam the numbers, car Pete, and power's coming back. That guy's touching down now. Alright, white arc, flaps 10. Keep it nice and tight. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left base, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Beaver, November 6298, Papa, clear runway 06, Plymouth.
Alright, he's clear of the runway. Alright, flaps 20. Butter the Cessna, we've been doing pretty okay today, Adil. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Alright, let's bring in the rest of those flaps. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seat belts, switches, flaps. Looking for 60. Smash that like button for butter. Bring me some good luck. Airspeed's looking good, altitude's looking good. Rolling back to trim.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, 5 to the west, maneuvering to enter left downwind. Runway 6, Plymouth.
Power's back to idle, starting our round out, eyes to the end of the runway, and we just hold her off. They're off. Okay, not quite butter, but I'm happy with it. Flaps. Look at this. Oh god. Alright, carb heat. Cold. Full power. This guy's showing up as an Airbus A300. Looks like he's a tailwheel aircraft. That's why it's tilted up like that. Oh my god. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152 upwind, runway 6, Plymouth. Alright, I say let's do one more touch and go here, and then we'll head back down south to Martha's Vineyard and do some over there again. I want to keep flying, I'm having fun. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, 3 to the northwest, has the upwind traffic in sight. We'll join the pattern on the 45 to the left downwind, runway 6 behind the Cessna.
Alright, he sees us.
Plymouth traffic.
And turning downwind. Do a group flight someday, a deal. I'm down, man. Sure thing. Let's do it. Are you into flying GA, or what do you like to fly? Big airplanes, small airplanes? I'm part of this Discord group that flies mostly general aviation. If you want to think about joining, we're doing a group flight now, basically. Well, this is a Plymouth fly-in, so everybody's flying into Plymouth today. We got a couple airplanes coming in now. Some have departed Plymouth and headed elsewhere. Some are heading here now. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, left downwind, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. But today we've had, I think they counted something like 28 airplanes in the area.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, 45 to the left downwind, runway 6.
Cars
behind
back.
the Cessna. Plymouth traffic.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left base, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna Centurion is 6 miles out. We'll be crossing midfield to join the left downwind for 6.
We got a couple airplanes joining the pattern now, so we're not alone anymore. They're behind us. There's the guy out there to the north, and the guy behind us is right there. I see his strobe lights. Final looks clear.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7770 Papa, established left downwind, runway 6, touch and go. Plymouth traffic.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning final, runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Alright, let's get the rest of those flaps in. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mixed prop, seatbelt switches, flaps.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, turning left base, runway 6, Plymouth traffic.
Plymouth traffic, November 7, Lima X-ray is 3 to the north for the 45, left entry, runway 6, Plymouth.
Getting busy. We'll do one more here after this one. So we We got a couple
Plymouth
guys.
traffic, Centurion is about 1 mile from crossing midfield to enter left downwind runway 6.
Alright, power's coming back. Rolling back to trim.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche, left base to final runway 6
Flaps
for touch
up.
and go. Plymouth
Full
traffic.
power. Carb heat cold. There's 50, rotate. And tap on those brakes. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, upwind, runway 6, Plymouth. What's up, Rel? Hey, Damien, what's going on, Damien? Yes, this is Flight Simulator 2020, man.
Is short final, runway 6.
Good to see you, Damien.
Plymouth traffic, Centurion is over the field, crossing to enter left down
Real
runway
quick
6.
for the guys that are still in here, Eric's going to take you the rest of the way. I'm done for the evening. Thank you guys so much for participating. Make sure again, if you haven't already, look at that event that's coming up on Friday. Black Friday, got a big one.
45.
Alright, here's the guy joining the
26
45.
official count, 26.
Got all these guys are showing up as airliners.
Thank you so much, and have a great night, Mike.
Instead of the
Thanks, Mike.
aircraft. I'll have to get that fixed. Looks kind of silly. A bunch of A300s or A330s landing at Plymouth. Alright, turning crosswind. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left crosswind, runway 6, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic,
Maintain separation from that traffic. Alright, I've got him there on the downwind. Get behind them if we have to extend.
Plymouth traffic, November 7, Lima X-ray is number 2 for the left base, runway 6, Plymouth.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna Centurion turning final, runway 6. Full stop.
Alright, got the traffic
Plymouth
there.
traffic, Comanche is on upwind. We'll be departing the area on the right, crosswind. Plymouth traffic.
Alright, he's turning base in front of us. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, left downwind on runway 6, touch and go, Plymouth. Alright, one more touch and go here, and let's head back to Martha's Vineyard, and we'll do some over there.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is right, crosswind, departing the area to the east. Plymouth traffic.
We're going to need a fuel stop.
Plymouth traffic, November 7,
We'll
Lima
get back to
X-ray
Martha's.
turning final, runway 6, Plymouth.
You know what? We'll make this one a full stop here. Let's refuel, and then we'll go back to
clear of runway 6.
Martha's Vineyard. All right, carb heat. I'll make this a full stop. Flaps 10. Got the traffic there on final. Start turning base. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning left base, runway 6. We're going to make this one a full stop, Plymouth. Alright, full stop, refuel, and we'll head to Martha's Vineyard.
Plymouth traffic, November 7, Lima X-ray, clear of runway 6, taxi to parking, Plymouth.
Nobody on long final. I don't see the traffic behind us. Alright, flaps 20. This guy's already clear, so we'll start making our turn. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, turning final, runway 6, full stop, Plymouth. Ace it, a deal. See you in a couple of minutes.
You guys know you got 3 minutes left, but I'm gonna be on the ground in Plymouth to watch you guys land if you're ending up there.
I'm on short final now for a full stop. Gonna refuel and then head back to Martha's Vineyard.
Awesome. I love Martha's Vineyard.
Alright, flaps coming in full. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, flaps. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, short final, runway 6, full stop, Plymouth.
I'm just heading over the Madison VOR right now, so I don't quite think I'm going to make it there anytime too soon, about 95 miles away or so.
Alright, nice. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get off the runway for the guys behind us. Go. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, clear of runway 6, taxiing to the ramp, Plymouth. Let's pull in here for fuel. Alright, flaps up. Carb heat cold. Reset that trim, lights are coming off, except for the beacon.
Cranland traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, 4 to the west, or 4 to the east. Inbound will gauge the wind direction or overfly the field at 1,500. Cranland.
Magneto's off, master off, parking brake set. Alright, let's go ahead and add some fuel. We'll top her off.
Still coming in from runway 6. I'm trying to get you visual view.
True ABC, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Butter, thanks man.
I'm about
Happy
10 north at
everybody.
Crandon before heading back, so
look at that.
Maybe a few more minutes.
Tail wheel Airbus A330. Interesting. Alright, we've got fuel. Let's start her back up. And we'll head back to Martha's Vineyard. And do a couple touch and goes there. And then call it a day. Alright, beacon light on. Master's coming on. Verify that our fuel has been added. Seatbelts, fuel selector on, brakes, circuit breakers all in, mixture rich, beacon on, master on, don't need to prime, throttle open an 1/8 inch, magneto start, clear prop. Fires right up, throttle 1000, oil pressure rising. Lean the mixture for taxi. Flaps are already up. Transponder should have been on standby. It's on standby. 1200. Still on 122.8 CTAP. All right, let's go. That's parking brake released. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, taxiing to runway 6 via Echo, Plymouth. Alright, one more leg, back to Martha's Vineyard. I do have a Discord server, Adil. I'm hardly on there, but I think the information's down in the description. You could add me though in Discord.
Cranland traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is right, downwind runway 18, Cranland.
Alright, we don't need to do another run up. We've been flying this thing all evening. Stop here and do some quick before takeoff checks. Flaps are set. Transponder to altitude. Let's get all of our lights on.
Cranland traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, right base 18, touch and go. Cranland.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, taking runway 6 for departure to the south. So the right turn out to the south, Plymouth.
Cranland traffic.
Alright, mixture full
Comanche
rich.
7773 Papa.
Power's coming in.
Final runway 18, touch and go. Cranland.
Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. There's 50. Rotate. Positive rate. Tap on the brakes. Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152, upwind, runway 6, Plymouth. This is a little bit smaller than what I fly in real life, Rel. This is a Cessna 152. Little two-seater. I fly the 172, which is a little bit bigger, four-seater.
Cranland traffic, Comanche is upwind runway 18, departing straight out. Cranland traffic.
Plymouth traffic, Cessna 152 on a right crosswind, runway 6, departing the area to the south. Alright, let's go back to Martha's Vineyard and see if Tower's still on over there.
Comanche 73 Papa, departing the area to the south. Last call, Cranland.
Oh, he's offline. Dang, we missed it. Let's see, who's online? Maybe we'll go somewhere else.
Plymouth traffic, Beaver November 6298 Papa, departing runway 6. Plymouth. This will be a straight out departure.
Alright, Vineyard Tower is off. Let me... Once we level off here and get the airplane trimmed up, let me see who else is online nearby and see if we can hit up a tower at airport. Wasn't touching. Alright, 11 we're off. 1,500.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa is 5 to the northwest, inbound for landing runway 6, entering on the 45 degree to the left downwind for runway 6. Plymouth traffic.
Alright, who else is online here? Just Boston Tower and Providence Tower. Alright, we'll head to Providence then. We haven't been there yet tonight. Let's just head south a little bit and then we'll cut back to the west. Head to Providence. I'll take her up a little bit higher. Let's go up to... Actually, you know what? No, we'll stay here. We're fine. Okay, Rel, I was actually I was training about a year and a half ago. It's been almost. Time flies. I logged about 10 hours or so a year and a half ago.
Traffic.
Stopped flying because of money and time, and now I'm starting back up again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'm going to finish this time, I promise.
Traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, entering 45 to the left downwind, runway 6.
What's up, Mr. Cole? What was the question? Still training or is on hold for COVID? It's COVID still a thing, but I am going to train anyways. Starting tomorrow again. So my flight training career has been a long one. I used to fly about 15 years ago. I logged about 30 hours. Then soloed a couple times, stopped flying because of school time and money. Got back into it about a year and a half ago, logged about 10 hours, stopped flying because of time and money. And now I'm starting again tomorrow morning. And I'm definitely finished because I've got the money ready to go this time.
Plymouth traffic, Comanche 7773 Papa, left downwind, runway 6, full stop.
So I currently have about 40 hours. Traffic. I still got to knock out solos, cross countries, pass the written. Studying for the written for the past 2 months. I'm pretty much ready. As soon as my instructor signs me off, I'll go take the written exam and knock that out of the way. Alright, Providence ATIS, let's go ahead and pick that up. PPD ATIS 124.2. See if I can pick it up through text. Alright, Providence Airport information. Sierra, winds 130, 9 knots, visibility 10 statute miles, overcast 1,800. Temperature 92.6, altimeter 3031. They're using ILS runway 5 and departing runway 5. Alright, so we can expect runway 5 and we have information Sierra. Providence approach 123675.
.49 descending to 3,000 feet for runway 15 in Plymouth.
November 4, 9er Providence approach, good evening. Plymouth Airport is 12 o'clock in 5 miles of Adams Way.
No, right now I've got just a lot of fog, sir.
November 4, 9er, are you looking for the RNAV 15 at Plymouth?
I was, yeah, that's affirmative, sir. I was originally requesting Farrad approach, but I was told I would get vectors.
Looks pretty good there.
Providence approach, good evening. Goose to November 145, 70 uniform 3,600 for 4,000.
Yeah, thanks. Show you guys at the end how we're going in just a second.
Let's do this. You can plan the RNAV 15 at Farrad. For now, turn left heading 330 vectors. Just need to coordinate with Cape approach.
330 on the heading. November 49, roger.
Anyone else out there landing at Plymouth, or you're all going on your way?
November 1457 uniform Providence. Approach, good evening, Providence. Altimeter 3031.
3031, thanks, 5 uniform.
Oh, I'm still headed your way.
All right, how far are you?
Approximately 50 miles.
All right, I'll see if I can wait for you. Put that thing in turbo, would you?
Yep, will do.
All right, so we're cutting out west now to Providence. I'm gonna pull up my iPad as soon as the streaming software catches up. It's on a bit of a lag. Okay, here's what we're doing. Let's get this out of your way and get this up. So we just departed PYM right there, 6 miles to the north of us, headed down south. And now we're cutting west.
Approach, get 133.2.
We're going to stay clear of the
approach there.
Bedford Delta there.
Back
So
to
just north of the
1330.
Delta.
Thank you, sir.
And we're going to head over to Providence and see if we can do 1 or 2 touch and goes there and then a full stop. And that is the plan. We've already picked up the ATIS information, Sierra, and we are tuned into approach. We'll call them when we get about 20-25 miles out. Smash that like button if you can for me, guys. We can expect to runway 5 at Providence.
.228 Zulu, I'm going to cut it a little short and just go direct Plymouth.
Brother, that's approved, maintain VFR.
And Providence 5 to the uniform, just looking to step away for 2 minutes. Providence 5 to the uniform, just looking to step away for 2 minutes if able.
570 from Russ.
I've slightly altered my flight plan. I should be there in about 15 to 16 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get.
So the way it's looking, they're probably going to put us on the left downwind for runway 5.
Good.
And on our current heading, that puts us right on the 45 to join it. As soon as we get to the outer edge of the Class Charlie, this big red circle, that's when we'll call approach and let them know what we're doing. This is fun. We've been able to hit Plymouth today, Class Gulf airspace. Chatham Airport was Class Gulf. Martha's Vineyard, Class Delta, and now we're heading towards Class Charlie. Getting some good practice in today. Good radio practice for me. For my real lesson tomorrow morning.
Providence approach, November 49 back with you.
November 49, Roger. We're sorry about this. We're having some issues on the other side there. So for now, turn right heading 270. It's going to be delayed vectors. You're number 2 for the approach.
270, number 2 for the approach, November 49. Thank you, sir.
Towers offline at Providence. Approach is still on. Everybody's signing off now. Hopefully approach gives us ATC all the way to the ground. So we'll just make this one a full stop at Providence. We'll call that a night since everybody's logging off line now. I was hoping to get some more ATC action. Looks like after Providence approach, that's going to be it. Hopefully he stays on for the next 15 minutes. Information Sierra is still current. Okay, it's off because tower's off. Alright, we'll just call it Sierra when we call them. Miles to the north-southeast. Providence approach November 219er23. What's your right frequency?
November 219er23 Providence approach.
November 219er23 is a Cessna 152. 15 miles to the east, inbound to land at Providence via full stop with information Sierra. 1,500.
November 2190 tree squawk 5575.
5575 on the squawk for November 21923.
November 49er, turn left heading 090.
Alright, so squawk 5, 5, 7.
Providence, Goose to 564 back with you.
5575.
November 49er, turn left heading 090.
Yes, sir. 090, November 49er.
Thanks. November 21923, radar contact 12 miles to the east of the Providence Airport, 1500. Providence altimeter 3031.
3031 altimeter 21923.
21923, enter the right downwind runway 5.
Enter right downwind for runway 5, November 21923. Alright, just as we expected.
Probably approach Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha with you leveled at 6,000.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Altimeter's already set. I don't have real world weather on. I tried to match up the weather as close as possible with a custom profile because real world weather in Flight Simulator 2020 sucks. So we're going to pretend like we just plugged in 3031 on the altimeter. But that altitude is correct. We're at 1,500.
Nearby Providence Green State Class Charlie airspace.
25 miles, 8 minutes.
No problem. We got a guy landing on runway 15 on the ILS, so we got other traffic to look at too.
Alright, 1,100 for pattern altitude.
Sounds
Let's
good.
start descending.
As soon as I get rid of my flight following here, I'll be on Unicom.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha. Expect the ILS runway 5 at Providence.
Expect runway 5 ILS Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Alright, Providence ATIS is back up. I wonder if that means tower is about to sign back on.
That's all crap on Providence.
Alright,
Station
Kirby,
Sierra is back
let's
up.
get down to 1,000.
3031.
Seat back, seat belts, mixture rich, carb heat, lights are on. Making a right downwind for runway 5. How close is the sim to the real thing, Rel? Pretty dang close, man. If you can get your like flight controls all configured out, like your joystick and your yoke, you gotta mess with the sensitivities and whatnot, but once you get it, once you fine tune things, it's pretty dang close, man. I wanna say at least 90. Probably 95%, 95 to 99%. It's that close.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha, turn left heading 270 vectors, ILS runway 5.
Like I could fly in the sim and then jump in the airplane tomorrow, and it's, to me, it's the same thing. You'd have to really be nitpicking to find something that's far off. Like to me, it's that close. If you can fly in today's simulators and you follow all the procedures the way you're supposed to, it's pretty much a 1-1 match to real life. The trickiest part is getting your flight controls and your joystick all set to feel like the real thing.
2289er Zulu, going to cancel my flight following. Switch over to Unicom. Thank you for the service. Have a good night.
That's the airport there.
Zulu, Roger.
At our 12 o'clock.
Terminated squawk VFR, fixed to changes approved.
Out over the water here somewhere.
One
We're going
guy
to
on the
left turn
approach
to
now,
join
and
the
another
right
guy about to do the
down
RNAV from a 1-5 into Plymouth.
Roger that. Thank you.
I'm not showing tower. Tower's still offline, so I think maybe approach will stay with us all the way to the ground.
Nearby Providence Green State Class Charlie airspace.
Providence approach, November 49, still on heading 090.
November 49er, Roger, I'm just expecting you up over there north of Farad. We're waiting for a guy to cancel from the first approach into Plymouth there on the RNAV.
Roger.
Looks like downtown Providence out there. High. Let's get back down to 1100.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha, the 17, 3000.
Down to 3000, Charlie Golf, Mike Alpha.
Alright, we're going to start that left turn to join the downwind in a few seconds.
Chad, you planning on running, going runway 6 now?
November 49er, turn right heading 270. Should be the last delay vector here.
Especially when you have live ATC on VATSIM, bro. And
I was actually going to go for 1.5.
These airports
Alright,
sometimes fully staffed, man. It's freaking on point. It's so real.
No pressure.
Turning left, or
I actually forgot everybody was going
joining
6.
the right downwind for runway 5.
Just landed 1.5 on the ILS, so you're fine.
November 1457 uniform, connect New York approach 128.12.
128.12, 57 uniform, we'll talk to you soon.
Sit.
Alright, heading 230 should be good for the downwind. Be landing on this parallel runway here. Swing around this way.
November 219er 23. The wind 130 at 7. Runway 5 clear to land.
Clear to land runway 5. November 219er 23. Alright, there's our landing clearance. And we're being the numbers, seat back, seat belts, fuel selector, mixture, rich, carb heat, warm, power's coming back. There's the white arc, flaps 10. Alright, start turning our base. And second notch of flaps are coming in. Turning final. Rest of those flaps are coming in. Gumps, gas, carriage,
Mike Alpha, turn right heading 030 to localize.
And cleared for the full stop, runway 5.
030 localizer, Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Looking for 60 knots here in final.
November 49er, clear direct Farad, cross Farad at or about 2,000, cleared
coming back to
straight
idle.
in, RNAV runway 15 at Plymouth.
Farad, 2,000 feet, November 49, roger.
And holding her off. Keeping that back pressure. And we'll take this first one. Make sure we're over the yellow line.
November 21923, welcome to Province and say parking.
Parking at North Star, November 21923.
November 21923, round your taxi to North Star Aviation, right turn Mike, left turn Bravo, cross runway 16.
Right turn Mike, left turn Bravo, cross runway 16 into North Star, November 21923.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha, 3 miles from Tuskegee, cleared RLS, runway 5 approach.
Cleared runway
Codes,
05, Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Lights. Transponder back to standby and trim reset. And we'll taxi in. So it's going to be right turn here on Mike. Impromptu stop at Providence. We weren't expecting to fly here today. Fun though. Alright, so straight here on taxiway Mike, then it's going to be left turn on Bravo. We've been cleared to cross runway 16 into North Star. Show you what that looks like on the ground chart. Is it working? Never mind, it's not working. Okay. Alright, here's runway 16. We have been cleared to cross. You gotta make sure you receive that clearance before crossing. After the runway here, it's gonna be a left turn on Bravo into the ramp, North Star. Alright, so left turn here on Bravo.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha, wind 130 at 7, runway 5, clear to land.
Forgot to lean the mixture for taxi. There we go.
Cleared to ramp, cleared to land, runway 05, Charlie Golf Whiskey Mike Alpha.
North Star over here on our right. The FBO. Alright, lights all off except for the beacon. Mixture, idle cutoff. Master off, magnetos off, key out. Parking brake set. And fuel shut off valve. Or fuel selector valve, we'll turn that off. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. If you missed it, you can go back and rewatch tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good night. Take care of yourselves. If I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving to you and your families. Take care.